Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm just going to talk about this book called I Cannot Say Goodbye to You by Rithvik Singh. Before that, I just want to ask you, क्या आपने कभी किसी को गुड बाय कहा है? और अगर कहा है तो आपने कैसा महसूस किया? Please comment me down. Let's begin. So today I'm just talking about this book where there is a character called Ashna who comes from a very disorganized, dysfunctional family where her father was alcoholic and being very torturous to her mother and Ashna as well. For her father, Ashna was always unwanted, so because of that reason, he always humiliate her, hate her, abuse her, or discouraged her, you know. Because of that reason, for Ashna, her father is no like a father. So, in that entire world, for her nani was her only home and love. Her nani was her entire world where she cannot live without her. She's being so much in love that she cannot imagine to live without her. One day she got to know about that her nani died. Her world collapsed like upside down. There was a guilt in her life that she blamed her for not bringing that one glass of water to her dying nani. She carried that guilt throughout her life. This book, it's all about her traumas, her struggle not to be alone. She was not ready to say goodbye to her nani. After her nani died, she found herself alone all over the world. Her parents decided to send her to the hostel where she again found herself alone. Initially she was suffering that aloneness. She was not ready to think positively. She carried that guilt and that trauma where she cannot heal herself, because she was alone. In that journey, she met two people who was her best friend. There was one boy who she fell in love with. For her, he was the one who just going to be with her entire her life. She just felt like that. For her, that boy was someone who loved her unconditional. After her nani died, she found herself very vulnerable. She was not loved at home, so for her to falling in love with someone was very easy. Because of that reason, she found that boy, and for that reason, that boy was again someone who loved her unconditional. She felt like that. She was not ready to accept the flaws initially, but one day she realized that somehow that boy looked like or behaved like her father. Somewhere he tried to abuse her. That day she realized that she did not heal her traumas completely. She believed someone who's not right for her. After that, she again found herself alone in that very life. In between that life, she was connected to her mother, where she got to know about her mother's suffering. How her mother went through all the traumas, how she handled that man, or how she was being with that man. Because of that reason, she connected to her mother even more. After that, she again found herself alone because she almost lost all her friend. Like basically, she had only two friends. She broke with that friends because she found out that they were no longer trustable, right? In that process, when she started her internship in that college where she met someone, that boy named called Atharva, where she started finding her life again, where she started loving being with that man, where his company assuaged her some way or the other. She started finding that peace in her life. One day being with him, she found out that lost locket which was found in Atharva's jacket, and that was her nani's last memory. That day she realized that her nani chose that boy for her. you know with that this book ends. Beautiful story, somewhere being very emotional, initially being very sad, जहाँ पे आप कनेक्ट कर पाओगे. यू नो यहाँ बहुत सारे लोग हैं जहाँ पे जिनके लाइफ में बहुत सारे ट्रॉमास होते हैं, हम उससे हील नहीं कर पाते, बट दिस बुक विल गिव यू हेल्प टू हील दैट ट्रॉमास. जो भी हमारे सबकॉन्शियस माइंड में प्रॉब्लम्स होते हैं, फियर्स होते हैं, उन्हें हील करने के लिए समटाइम्स हमें वही चीज़ बार बार पढ़नी होती है जो हमें कहीं ना कहीं हमारे ट्रॉमास के बारे में ट्रिगर करे. उसके बाद हमें रियलाइज़ होता है कि इस चीज़ में हमें बहुत सारी हीलिंग की ज़रूरत होती है. दिस बुक विल डेफिनेटली हेल्प यू इन दैट हीलिंग. दैट बुक विल डेफिनेटली गिव यू सम इंसाइट अबाउट लाइफ. दिस इज़ वेरी सटल बुक जो लेंदी है, बट you will finish it in 2 or 3 days because this book is very engaging. You will love reading this. You will connect to the characters because they are so lovely and so beautifully written. I hope you liked my video, and please do read this book because this is one of the most trending book of Rithvik Singh and you will love it. Thank you. I hope you loved my video. Read this and comment me down. How do you feel?